Hi there, welcome to Rumor Spill. In the ever-evolving narrative of Hollywood, Katt Williams recently emerged as a prominent voice, drawing attention to a contentious issue. Alongside him, Terrence Howard has been vocal about a sensitive topic in the industry, the alleged pressure on black male actors to compromise their masculinity. Howard, unafraid to share his experiences, has opened up about feeling coerced into wearing a dress for roles, a demand he staunchly opposes. His firm stance, however, seems to have led to an industry label of being difficult to work with, a tag he attributes not to his professional conduct, but to his refusal to conform to certain standards. This debate isn't isolated to Howard and Williams. Other notable figures, like Dave Chappelle, have also highlighted what they perceive as a systemic push in Hollywood to feminize black male actors, often symbolized by wearing a dress on screen. This claim has sparked a significant conversation about the portrayal of black masculinity in the entertainment industry. Despite mixed reactions from fans and the industry, Howard remains committed to his beliefs. He interprets the industry's labeling of him as difficult as a response to his rejection of a specific path in his career, which he feels goes against his values. Howard's discontent with the industry has reached a tipping point, leading him to contemplate leaving acting altogether. He expresses a profound unease with the perceived agenda within Hollywood, an agenda he believes undermines both his personal integrity and the broader representation of black men in the media. The discussion about black actors facing pressure to don dresses is not new. Katt Williams recently rekindled this debate, bringing to light the long-standing suspicion that black male actors face unique pressures to conform to certain stereotypes to achieve a list status. Terrence Howard is now cited as a prime example of an actor who faced backlash for resisting such pressures. Howard's career in Hollywood has been a journey of highs and lows. His personal life has often overshadowed his professional achievements, but his talent remains undeniable. The early 2000s marked him as a rising star, with his role in the 2008 Marvel hit Iron Man as Ruoff solidifying his standing in the industry. Despite not being the lead, Howard was the highest-paid actor in the film, a feat following his critically acclaimed performance in Crash. However, by 2010, Howard's career trajectory had taken an unexpected turn. The exact circumstances surrounding his departure from the Iron Man sequel remain unclear, with speculation about whether he rejected a significant pay cut or if Marvel retracted their offer. Don Cheadle replaced him in the role of Roy in Iron Man 2. Howard's relationship with Hollywood was further strained following reports of his alleged difficult behavior on set. These claims, which he vehemently denies, paint him as the stereotypical angry black man, a label he believes was assigned to him following his outspoken criticism of Hollywood's attempts to emasculate black men. Eddie Griffin, another prominent figure in the industry, has also spoken out about Hollywood's portrayal of black men. In his 1999 film Foolish, which he wrote and starred in, Griffin addressed this topic through his character, Miles, a young comedian navigating the Hollywood landscape. A memorable scene in the film portrays studio executives trying to persuade Miles to wear a dress for a role, arguing that it's a common practice among A-list stars. Dave Chappelle's 2006 appearance on The Oprah Show shed further light on this issue. He recounted being pressured to wear a dress for a movie role, a scenario he described with a mix of humor and disbelief. Kevin Hart, when asked about Chappelle's account, initially dismissed it, claiming he had never encountered such a situation and had clear personal boundaries. However, Hart's later appearance in a dress on an SNL skit raised eyebrows, suggesting a possible change in his stance.
Katt Williams has weighed in on this ongoing debate, suggesting that the choice to wear a dress in Hollywood is linked to larger, more secretive decisions within the industry. According to Williams, this decision may not be as significant for some actors, given the history of dress wearing in the industry. The discussion then turns to the Big Mama's House franchise, with Williams questioning why Kevin Hart was specifically targeted for criticism when others, like Martin Lawrence, have also worn dresses for roles. Williams stands firm against what he perceives as a systemic issue within Hollywood, one that unfairly targets those who resist its norms. Over time, Williams' comments have gained more attention, with some people beginning to reconsider his claims. In a recent interview, Williams discussed Dave Chappelle's refusal of a substantial monetary offer due to attached conditions. Williams also revealed his own experiences of rejecting lucrative deals to maintain his integrity, including turning down a role in Big Mama's House, originally offered to Martin Lawrence.
This brings us back to Terrence Howard, and recent reports suggest his stand against wearing a dress was a key factor in his decision to potentially exit Hollywood. In a recent interview, Howard addressed rumors about his departure from Iron Man 2, attributing them to a mischaracterization of his stance on how black men should be portrayed on screen. Howard's comments reflect a broader concern about the representation of black men in Hollywood. He argues there's a concerted effort to depict black men in a more effeminate light, a trend he finds alarming. He asserts that this is part of a larger narrative that allows white men to be seen as powerful without appearing threatening, while black men are not afforded the same latitude. The internet is abuzz with opinions on this saga. Some dismiss Howard and Williams as conspiracy theorists, while others commend them for shedding light on a less discussed aspect of Hollywood. The debate continues, with many questioning the implications of these claims and their impact on the portrayal of black men in the entertainment industry. The debate around the portrayal of black masculinity in Hollywood extends beyond just the personal experiences of actors like Terrence Howard and Katt Williams. It touches upon broader societal perceptions and the role of the entertainment industry in shaping these perceptions. Critics argue that the industry's insistence on certain stereotypes, like the feminization of black men through the symbolic act of wearing a dress, perpetuates harmful narratives and limits the scope of roles available to black actors. This issue is further complicated by the mixed reactions it receives. Some view the insistence on wearing a dress as a mere artistic choice, unrelated to racial stereotypes. Others, however, see it as a deliberate tactic to undermine the portrayal of strong black masculinity in mainstream media. This split in opinion reveals the complexities of navigating Hollywood's expectations and the pressure on actors to conform to its standards for success. The conversation around this topic has also brought to light the experiences of other black comedians and actors. Eddie Griffin's 1999 film Foolish, for example, was a satirical take on the absurdity of these Hollywood demands. In the film, Griffin's character, Miles, is a stand-up comedian struggling to make it in Hollywood. A pivotal scene depicts studio executives trying to persuade him to wear a dress, arguing that it's a stepping stone to achieving a list status. This scene not only adds humor to the film but also serves as a commentary on the real-life experiences of many black actors in Hollywood. Dave Chappelle's account on The Oprah Show in 2006 further highlighted the issue. He described an incident where he was pressured to wear a dress for a comedic role. Chappelle's recounting of the event was laced with irony and disbelief, illustrating the often surreal nature of Hollywood's demands. This incident, alongside Kevin Hart's later appearance in a dress on SNL, underscores the varied responses black actors have to these pressures. While some, like Chappelle, outright refuse, others, like Hart, may initially reject but later acquiesce to such requests. Katt Williams' perspective adds another dimension to the discussion. He suggests that the decision to wear a dress in Hollywood might be tied to larger, undisclosed agreements within the industry. Williams implies that for some actors, wearing a dress may not be a significant compromise, considering the history of dress wearing in the entertainment industry. The controversy surrounding the Big Mama's House films further illustrates this point. Williams questions why Kevin Hart received particular criticism for wearing a dress when others, like Martin Lawrence, have done the same in their roles. Williams' stance against what he perceives as Hollywood's oppressive system highlights the resistance from some actors against industry norms they find objectionable. Over time, Williams' earlier comments, which were initially dismissed by many as conspiracy theories, have gained renewed attention. In a recent interview, he spoke about Dave Chappelle's decision to turn down a significant offer as well as his own experiences in rejecting roles that he felt compromised his integrity. Williams recounted his refusal of a role in Big Mama's House, initially offered to Martin Lawrence, because it required him to wear a dress. This anecdote not only sheds light on Williams' personal values but also on the difficult decisions actors often face in balancing their careers with their principles. Returning to Terrence Howard, recent reports suggest that his opposition to wearing a dress played a major role in his decision to potentially leave Hollywood. In a candid interview, Howard addressed rumors regarding his departure from Iron Man 2. He refuted claims of anger management issues and uncooperativeness on set, instead pointing to a broader issue of Hollywood's portrayal of black men. Howard expressed his disappointment with the industry's insistence on a more effeminate image for black actors, arguing that it limits the diversity and authenticity of roles available to them. Howard's critique extends to the portrayal of power and strength in Hollywood. He observes that, while white actors are often allowed to portray powerful characters without being perceived as threatening, black actors are not afforded the same opportunities. This disparity, according to Howard, reflects a problematic narrative within the industry that equates black masculinity with a threat and therefore seeks to soften its depiction. The internet has been a hotbed of discussion regarding these issues, with opinions sharply divided. Some label Howard and Williams as propagators of conspiracy theories, downplaying their concerns as overblown or irrelevant. Others, however, commend them for bringing attention to a critical but often overlooked issue in Hollywood, the portrayal of black men and the subtle ways in which the industry can perpetuate stereotypes. As a black man in his 40s, I've heard arguments that issues like rappers and dresses or the portrayal of black culture in hip-hop are more detrimental to the black community than Hollywood's portrayal of black men. This perspective suggests that the entertainment industry, in its various forms, has a significant impact on societal perceptions and should be scrutinized for its role in shaping these perceptions. On the flip side, some argue that the entertainment industry, at its core, is about storytelling and creating characters that entertain, regardless of the social implications. Films like Big Mama's House are often cited as examples of harmless comedy that shouldn't be overanalyzed for deeper social commentary. This viewpoint posits that the outrage over the use of dresses to depict male characters is an overreaction, overlooking the primary purpose of these films, to entertain. Yet, many supporters of Howard and Williams see their revelations as exposing a darker side of Hollywood, suggesting that the issue runs deeper than mere artistic choice. They argue that the insistence on certain portrayals of black men reflects a systemic bias within the industry, one that needs to be addressed to allow for more diverse and authentic representations. In summary, the debate surrounding the portrayal of black masculinity in Hollywood raises important questions about artistic expression, societal perceptions, and the role of the entertainment industry in shaping these perceptions. While opinions vary, the conversation itself is a necessary one, pushing for greater awareness and change in an industry that has long been critiqued for its lack of diversity and representation. Subscribe Rumor Spill for more videos.